So I asked Nikki what she wanted with this turkey meat, and she said,
soup.
Nikki loves soup.
I do.
You're a soup girl. So we're going to start with a yellow sweet onion and some celery. And you could saute these in the bottom of the pan, but to me, when I'm making this kind of soup, I really like to boil slowly, not in a crazy fast mode, but boil those juices out of the onion, the sweetness out of the onion, the taste out of the celery. We got some leeks over here that we're going to use. We're just taking what we've got on hand. And I know what this is going to taste like because I've made an iteration of this from time to time. And it's usually throughout turkey season. Again, you can use chicken, you can use turkey, you can use whatever poultry or fowl that you have.
When you have wonderful turkey though, why not?
Can't wait. So we're going to start off with, I don't know, probably around 5-6 cups of chicken broth. And always save your chicken broth. And I'll add some water as well. And Nikki's cutting up these beautiful onions and celery. And again, I'm not going to saute this. I'm just going to put this straight in the pan, let that boil, come up to a nice boil. And again, these are yellow sweet onions. I am not, in this particular soup, we're not going to do garlic. To me, this is more of a sweet onion soup. So we're going to do onions, celery, and a little bit of leek.
And all that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I usually take a couple of bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes. With this much liquid, I'll use 1.5 or 2. And we'll taste this as it goes along. But with that bouillon, you're really kind of cheating. You're getting that basic taste going already.
You are.
I mean, if you got chicken broth, chicken bouillon, onions, and celery, you're well on the path to something good.
Oh yeah.
So let's cut a couple of these leeks up. We're also going to put some leeks in here. It's a nice subtle flavor, some more sweetness to add to this. You know, a lot of people, too, when they make a chicken noodle soup or a turkey noodle soup, they use parsley. What do we use?
Basil.
Basil. Now, you can use sweet basil. We've fallen in love with the Thai basil, and we use that for just about everything. But I think this particular recipe, just your good sweet basil works really, really well. And we're growing that in great numbers out there. Let's get a few more rings of those. I like the looks of those leeks in there. So look what we got so far. I think we got a really good start here.
It smells really delicious already.
Doesn't it already?
Yeah, really smells good.
Now I like mine peppery. I like a little peppery thing going in my soup. So we do have our Tellicherry pepper, the only kind of black pepper that we use. We love it. And you can use as much or as little as you want. But be careful if the pepper bandit smells that.
You're in trouble.
We had to get a new roof. Got up here on the right side of the roof. He dug through a hole, came through the stove, boom, stole our pepper, gone.
It's not very nice. Not very nice.
But he loves that Tellicherry pepper. He's just out of control.
Yes, he does.
So we're going to let that cook up a little bit. We don't want to cook the fire out of this. We're going to cook that sweet onion. We're going to get those juices flowing out of that. We're not going to cook it to death. I just still want just a little bit of integrity in those vegetables as they cook up. This is some of our cooked turkey. And a lot of people say, oh, it's so tough. This was not tough at all.
And you boiled this.
Now you can tell. Yeah. I just boiled this ahead of time. Yeah, it smells good.
Bite-sized pieces?
Yep, we're going to go in little bite-sized pieces. And I'll use the juice off of this in here as well. We'll strain that. Oh, that looks perfect.
It does look good.
Just little bite-sized pieces. And we got something good going on. Now, if you have some turkey, especially some wild turkey, and you want to get somebody to try it, some people are really strange about their wild game. They're afraid to try this. So we have some introductory recipes. We'll call them turkey bites or turkey nuggets that we'll show you here in just a little bit. If you have taken a turkey and want to figure out something to do with it besides your soup. And again, you don't have to have a turkey. You don't have to go to the woods and take a turkey. You can use chicken or any poultry on this.
Keep going. You want all this?
Yeah, let's see where we're at here. And Kelly was talking about turkey breast you can buy at the store. And we cooked this just enough to get it to where you could cut it up in nice pieces. And at this point, you can say, hey, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want some pasta in here? Do I want some egg noodles? Do I want some rice? There's so many ways you could go. In the end, we're going to come out with some carrots for a little more sweetness to balance the salt in here. Oh,
There
that's
you go.
looking good.
Yummy.
Smell that broth that cooked off
Oh,
of that
wow.
turkey. Isn't that
I could just drink
delicious?
the broth. Yeah.
We're going to sand that through there. And we're going to let that go just a little bit. Now there's one thing that really adds to this soup. And as y'all know, I've been on a fennel kick for the last 2 years. So I'm going to take about, I'd say that's a teaspoon and a half. I think that's right.
Probably.
Put some ground fennel in there. We couldn't find any fresh fennel this time around. I'm going to take some thyme. Gotta have some thyme.
The other favorite.
This is ground thyme as well. All right, let's let that go for a few minutes. So Mrs. Farmer, we've got medium shells, we've got bow ties, we've got egg noodles. You pick one.
Bow tie.
Bow tie?
I like bow ties, yes.
Right, let's do that. We're gonna put not a lot in
Why
here,
not?
because we're trying to be good.
Oh, okay.
But why not some bow ties? What the heck?
Well, here, I'll eat the noodles. You eat the turkey.
You know what? This smells so
Yum.
good. You want more noodles?
It's up to you.
Nay, nay. What do you want? What do you want?
It's.
You like more noodles?
I love a lot of noodles.
Yeah, we'll do more noodles.
Okay.
Now, I want the carrots in very last because
really?
I want them to retain some of the structure.
Okay.
One more thing that I'm going to add to this to make it almost irresistible is some basil. Now, I can't tell you, when you have the fennel and the sweet basil and some thyme, that's really about all you need to make you
Yeah.
a wonderful.
It smells amazing.
Oh,
It smells
goodness
amazing.
gracious. Don't forget your pepper. Just guard it. Put it in the safe when you're done with it because you know who. Now once this gets going a little bit and these noodles start to plump up and get right, we're going to add those carrots and then we're going to sample.
Yeah, some soup.
That's our first, that can be our appetizer.
And your noodles are growing in here.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, that's the best
Getting
looking soup.
pretty. Now I like a hearty soup. You like a hearty soup.
I do.
You know, I almost like my spoon to stand up in there. No, not obviously. That's not going to happen here. But this is a beautiful smelling soup.
Looks really good.
I think the bow ties were a good call, Nikki.
I like the bow ties.
Look
in
how
there.
everything's coming together. In
Looks
the end.
pretty.
Now, tell you what I'm going to do. Just for the very end, just for that final little sweet release,
Good idea. Carrots. I like that.
just some carrots.
Yeah, that's really
Now,
good.
let's go a few more.
I think
Look
you
at
should.
that. Try to get something in the store that tastes that good. I
That's
dare
right.
you.
That's right.
Oh, this is.
That looks good. I think it's
All
ready.
right. Now we tried it. It's right where it needs to be. So, Ms. Farmer, if you'll hold that bowl up here,
That's good.
I'll scoop some in. You talk about hearty. Okay, I'm gonna dig in here. You dig in, Ms.
Wow.
Farmer, and see what you think.
Lots of noodles. You did good.
Lots of meat.
Oh.
That's hearty.
So much flavor. That's really good. Your broth is amazing. Very good. One more piece of turkey.
That's gonna disappear.
It's very good.
I know how you are.
Wow.
You know what? That's you get the sweet subtlety from the onions. You get that earthy leek, and
Very
then you
good.
have those carrots. In the end, they bring just a little bit of that sweetness out to counter the saltiness. And I
Perfect.
think
Delicious.
we've got something really good there. Now, while this, well, in a second we're going to turn the cameras off and attack this, but we're heating up some olive oil.
That's right.
Now, when we heat up olive oil, I'm watching my temperature. We're careful not to go above 320, 340. You can do everything you need to do fry-wise there, and you maintain some of the qualities
That's right.
of the healthiness of olive oil.
That's right.
And it's almost guilt-free.
I'm
fry.
saying that guilt-free.
All right, let's eat this.